Hi and welcome to Makeup440plus. As you can see, one eye done, one eye not, covered with powder. So I've just blotted some powder underneath for catching any fallout. I'll just zoom in and I'll show you the eye that I've done for this tutorial. This is using the Butt Naked Palette again, so this is just another version of a dark smoky eye with a bold red lip. So really like this one. I don't know which one I'd choose between the two, possibly this one, but that's because I'm just a fan of the smoky eye. And again, I've got the powder, so I apologise for that. So let's get into it. As you know, the rest of my face has been done already. I showed you that in the video previous to this one, and this is a specially requested video, so I'm busting to see if the lovely lady that I do it for wears it and how it turns out. So I'm very, very excited. So this time I'm still using the Butt Naked Palette by NYX, and I hate saying this one because I always say it and it makes it sound funny. This time we're starting, and as you can see, we're doing a totally different look. So this time I'm starting with a base. You can use any base you like, but I happen to love these NYX Jumbo pencils. And this one I'm doing a sparkling nude. I'm using this colour. I'll zoom in just a little so you can get a better idea of what I'm doing with this one, because it's just a little more detailed, I guess. I still have a bit of mascara and such on, so as you know, I don't normally do that in tutorials, but it was easier than taking it all off and starting a whole face again. So, putting that down, and now I've got a hair. I don't know what it is with me and hair. I can't speak. I drop things, and then I always end up with hair. So, I'm just going to use my flat brush, if I can. It was here a second ago, and typical, I cannot find it. There she is. So I'm just using this, sorry, flat brush. Nearly lost a whole bucket of brushes. And I'm just going to use this brush to basically just blend out that pencil and make sure that I've got it well and truly all over the lid. Now while I have this in hand, I'm using a couple of different colours this time, so I'm actually going to go in with this white totally on the other side, and I'm using this one as my highlight colour. So I just want to take this on the inside of my eye just to give that bit of pop of colour and brighten that up, and then pull that up and take that through my brow. So because of the sparkling nude underneath, it's just giving it a bit of shimmer and a bit of pop. So as you can see, it just adds a hint of highlight to the brow, to your brow bone. And my phone just went off, sorry about that. I do normally have it on silent. And I told you it wouldn't be a video if I didn't drop it. Trying to do the right thing and turn my phone off so it doesn't go beeping at us again. And what do? I drop three things. So, taking a flat shader brush. Basically you can use the same as we used last time. We're just going to be putting on the colours a little differently this time and using a couple of different brushes. You can use the same ones that we used before, we're just doing them in a different way. I'm using the colour that I used to cut my crease with, which is this really unusual, right here it is. It's a taupey colour with just it's really unusual. It's sort of like a grey that's got a hint of taupe in it. And a bit of mauve sort of, but not really. It's just a really unusual colour. So I'm just putting that all over my lid, up to my crease, and I'm making sure that I get really good coverage with that, because that is the part that I want to pop. So if you have hooded eyes, you can't see it, and then when you blink or look down or whatever, you get that pop of colour. So it's really pretty. I like it a lot. Next I'm going to go in with a pencil brush, which I also know is here. All these brushes just laying in front of me, and I just can never see the one I want when I want it. It's ridiculous. There it is hiding. Now I'm going to go in with this grey colour on the furthest on this side in the middle, and I'm just going to lay that on the side of the pencil brush and on the tip of it. And I'm basically just going to run that right through my crease. And I'm not blending it out at the moment, I'll blend it later, but I just want to give my crease a real definition. I've actually done it on this side, but once you blend it out, it certainly is not as obvious as it is right now. So just place that, basically as you put the brush in, you should feel your brow bone on top of it, if that makes sense. At least it makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. Next thing we're going to do is go in with an angled brush like this, and we're going in with the black that we used before. And the first thing I do with this is I take it on the outer corner on an angle to my eyebrow, so like this, and stamp it just so I get a line of where I'm doing my shadow. And then I'm just dragging it along my lower lash line and then up. I've actually got the brush at this angle, so I'm pulling the colour up into my crease basically, and then along my lower lash line, just to give that colour in that outer V. So you've just got that punch of colour in that darker colour in the outer V area. This eye is watering, so that's not a good judge at the moment. Awesome. My allergies are terrible. I'll have to do an update on my drugs. I'm on a new drug and it's sent my allergies into overdrive. Now this all looks very dark and not very attractive at the moment, shall we say, because there's no blending being done. Just noticed a spot that I missed. Here is where we go in with our lovely big blending brush. So a nice blending brush, and I am going to go in with this colour, and I use this colour here in the Butt Naked palette. So it's this taupey colour that's got a little bit of, I'll just swatch it, it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. I'll actually swatch that middle colour that I've got on my lid too, so you can see the colour of it. It's sort of a silver, and just depends on the light, it sort of changes colour. So I hope that gives you a better idea of what I'm referring to. So just going in and I'm putting just a little bit of that brown eyeshadow, and it's basically my skin colour, and I'm going to use that to blend out these other colours and make them not look so harsh. So just in those really light rainbow movements, and just remember the brush, only the absolute tips of the bristles should be moving. So if I turn sideways, hopefully you can see that it's only the end of the brush that I'm using. It's not, the brush isn't getting smushed flat, it's just the very tips of the bristles of the brush that I'm using to blend that out and get that look. So, because if you press hard, it just muddies the look right up, and that's not what we want at all. And as you can see, that very harsh, you know, dark colours is now not quite so prevalent as it was before. Now I'm just going in with the black again, as I want that intensity in the corner, as I always do. And just take my brush, blending brush again, and just buff just to blend all those colours so there's nothing harsh. As you can see, it's a good thing I put the powder down because I've had a bit of fallout with this one. Now, you've got a couple of options. You can totally leave it there if you like. If that's enough and that's all you want to do, that's fine. You can leave it alone and not do another thing. Or you can do about 2 or 3 extra steps. So I have a push liner brush here. These things are gold, honestly. This is an e.l.f. one. And I am just going to go in using the white in the middle, I can't talk. Another me. If I did a video without watching it, it wouldn't be me, would it? So I'm just taking that on the very inner corner. Then I'm taking that silvery mauve colour that I've got on my eyelid, and I'm just blending that with the white and a bit into under my pupil basically. Then I'm taking that dark grey that we used as a crease colour, and then finally that black, and I'm just going to put that in the outer edge and bring that up so that you can see I'm basically stamping a line so that it's blended and gives you that nice edge. So as far as eyeshadow goes, I just need my fan brush. I'm just going to brush away all of this powder, and hopefully we'll have a nice clean under eye. I'm just going in now with my Pro Concealer. This is from LA Colors, and I really like this. Now it looks like a lot, but it blends out beautifully, so don't panic when you put it on, because it's this beautiful peachy colour, and when you've got a dark eye, you do not want the bottom of your eye to look, you know, any bags or any darkness under your eye, to any fallout even to darken up. You want to brighten that underneath part of your eye. So just clean up any fallout, just blend so that you're not actually touching those colours that you've laid down under your eye, but you're running the brush close on the inner corner of your nose. And once it's blended out, just lay some powder back over the top of it. A hair again, unbelievable. So just lay down some powder, and set that so that it doesn't move and you don't get any creasing. Now again, you can stop at that point, so not an issue if you choose to stop now. So I mean, I think that's a great eye. Like I say, I've already got mascara on, so you know it looks fine. It's a fabulous look just as it is. I've taken it a couple of steps further, so there's a couple of other options you've got if you would like to do them. One is taking a black eyeliner. Again, this is Perversion from Urban Decay, and just running that in your top and bottom waterline. I just think if you're going for a dark smoky eye, this is something that really just kills it and really just finishes it off and completes it. It just makes it look finished. Now, if you're game and if you've been practicing, and please tell me that my cats haven't taken off with it, because I'll be really upset. No. Winged eyeliner, which we've mastered now because I've put my video up. So again, tip your head back, line it up basically with your nose, sweep down and pull across. And there she is. So taking it from the inner edge nice and lightly, really fine, just basically pulling it and dotting it really close to my lash line. because we don't want it thick. So, and then just blending it up with that. Now, again, if you're not happy with how that's turned out, oh boy, I hope you just saw that and I wasn't out of view all that time. I'll turn the camera and I'll do it again just in case. So, pull it in and then starting from the beginning in and close to the lashes. So you just got to repeat. If you saw it for the first time, that's fine. I've just done it again. If I was out of shot, then I'm glad I repeated that. Actually, while I'm thinking of it, if any of you follow me on Facebook, I've got a post up on my Facebook page at the moment for a question of what you'd like my next month's giveaway to be. So I see a few people have already gone in and put in what they'd like to see. So I've got a few options up there, and I've even got giving you the opportunity to add some options if you'd like them. So next and final step, of course, is mascara, which I still already have some on, but would definitely freshen up because I have a hair on my mascara now. Hair everywhere, I'll tell you. So just touch up that mascara so that definitely gives the bottom lashes some love. And I often find if you want that bit extra length on your bottom lashes, if you just run your brush and just catch the tips of your lashes, you'll often get a lot more length and make them a little more noticeable, especially with the smoky eye like this, when you want your lashes to stand out. And you can do the same thing with your top lashes. Once you've put a few coats on, if you just catch the top of your lashes with the mascara wand, you can actually build up the product and catch those really fine bits on the end. So just a little trick, something that I do. And we don't want clumpy ones, so I don't know where all this hair is coming from, seriously. So that is I'll zoom back out again. No, back out again first. So this is my finished look for the smoky eye with the bold red lip. Absolutely love this look. It is seriously one of my favorites. I just adore a red lip and a smoky eye. I just think that it's just so oomphy. It really is. It's just bloody beautiful. So I'll just zoom in on anyone, not just me specific, or on anyone. So this is the finished eye. Now, as I said, you do not have to do the winged liner. You don't have to do the black liner on the inside of the eye. They're optional. You don't even have to put the colour under your eye if that's something that you choose not to do. So this was a requested video, so I hope that the lovely lady that I did it for enjoys it. I hope that one of these options works for you. If you'd like to see something else, please let me know. I know I've had a couple of requests for a blue smoky eye and a brown smoky eye, so I'll be doing those too. Just remember, basically any look that you do or that I do, doesn't matter what the colours are, you can switch them up and make, you could use brown and do the exact same look and get a brown smoky eye, or blues, but I'll definitely do them. It's entirely up to you. And as I say, you can stop at the eyeshadow. You don't have to add the wing liner. You don't have to add the liner on your white waterline and tight line. So hope this has been helpful. I hope that you've enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. If you've liked this video, please give it the thumbs up. And please leave a comment in the comment section. It really makes my day. So I hope that you've all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.